Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm just outside of Weston-super-Mare in a little bay called Sand Bay to come and visit one of the smallest Pontins in the UK. It's right behind me and it is so tiny. Let's go and check it out. It's just the mattress and I mean, look where I'm eating, like the walls are like splattered. Wow, those chalets? I thought this was like a toilet block or like a maintenance area. Wow, I wonder how long this phone box has been here. Amazing. And surprisingly, it doesn't work. I can't believe that A hasn't been updated or just hasn't been taken away. It's a huge car park here. Walking over a nice bridge. The heck is that about? Someone got drunk and decided to dress the statue and put some lipstick on. All the accommodation is lined up in a row, literally just in this area, just over there as well. So the map of the park, like I say, very confusing. It still says Pontins Sand Bay there. Main entrance as you come in, obviously the reception. We've got a bar, a restaurant, Queen Vic, TV room, arcade, hairdressers as well. Big playing field, there's some crazy golf, a swimming pool, sauna and spa bath. And obviously all the accommodation is just literally in this one area. I'm in 311. Let's go and check it out. See, even though this is now, I think, mostly adults, you still see all the stuff for the kids advertised everywhere. But straight away, it's a lot cleaner than other Pontins that I've been to. It looks a lot neater and tidier. And even the grounds that have been slightly kept up, like the rocks. Right, here we are. You might have seen in other Pontins chairs outside the door, but here they've actually put benches. Good idea. 311. You know, it's nice not to see felt hanging off and the roof being all busted up. 311, here we go. So this time I've decided to go for a double room. I could have gone for a twin room or I could have gone for a club room that was a little bit more expensive, but obviously I'm trying to do this on a budget, so I've gone for a standard double room. Let's go and check it out. Well, straight away, the first thing I noticed is that the carpet is very similar to the carpet that I've seen in some hotels that I've stayed in, a lot of hotels. On the bed, clean towels, and look at that, some posh soap. Obviously 2 little bedside tables, no frills. I'll do the bed test in a minute. Do I dare? Look at the mattress. Oh, it's one of those mattresses that's protected, which is good, I guess, but the fact that that doesn't go all the way up to the top, and you might feel that when you're asleep. Pillows actually look new, as they should be, right? We got any Bibles in here like we had at Pakefield? No, we haven't. So the bed, basically, is 2 single beds pushed together. I hope they're secure, because that looks like it's on the wonk a little bit. Nice big modern radiator compared to some of the radiators I've seen, although the paint is flaking off that. Curtains seem pretty good. Nice net curtains, and actually this is something I haven't had in other places, and for your privacy, good idea. Tea and coffee. That is a huge kettle, which looks alright. Now this is new, this is not something I've had before. Even though this is not classed as a Pontins park anymore, there is Pontins tea and coffee. I've never seen this before. So inside you've got sugar, whitener, coffee and tea. That's really good. Even if I don't use all that, I'm taking the rest of that home. Got a TV for some odd reason, I don't know why, but it's not plugged in. There you go. TV works. Ah, now I know why it's been unplugged. Because I can't turn it off. Okay, that's the reason then. There's a nice photo on the wall. You can see the walls generally are okay, but they have got a few scuff marks on them. But I mean, I'm just nitpicking at the minute, aren't I? Oh, don't they work? Oh, they do work. They've got one either side. There you go. Let's do the bed test. Very hard, I ain't gonna lie. I can really feel the springs, and actually, listen to that. You can feel that plastic on the mattress. And I do remember hearing someone at check-in saying that they've actually bought their own mattress topper because of this problem. So when you move around in bed at night, it kind of feels like if you've ever been in hospital, that kind of plasticky protective mattress underneath this very thin sheet is just the mattress and the plastic, which is all ripped. Right, let's check out the bathroom. Before we do that though, we have, bless it, a little lonely wardrobe just in the corner here. Poor thing. It's got some hangers in there, at least. You see, with my OCD, that's like doing my head in, because there's gaps either side, and I'm like, I would rather have something in there that fits perfectly. The bathroom looks clean, and I actually can't say anything bad about it, to be honest, because I can't see any mould. Look at that. Looks really clean, although I haven't been in here yet, and there is some hair. Nice. Put a standard sink in. The sink looks really clean. Toilet is a bit of an odd position. It really comes out into the middle of the room. Got ventilation. We've got a view. Well, that works as well. No issues with the bathroom whatsoever, apart from a few hairs that we need to get rid of. Ugh, and these all, I hate these. I know they're for safety, but I personally hate them. I hate putting my feet on them, they're just horrible. But one thing you may have noticed, I don't have to pay for electricity. It's already here and it's already on, and I can use as much of it as I want. I'm actually pleasantly surprised how tidy the park is. I think this is the staff accommodation, because this looks really old and retro. I could be wrong. It's a lot more civilised here. Although to be fair, none of those chairs that I've seen in previous Pontins are actually in the room. So that could be another reason why A, there are no chairs out here, and B, why they've actually added all these wooden benches. Let's have a wander up to the swimming pool. See if it's open. I don't know if I can look around there as always, but we can kind of check out the outside area a bit more. Now I think this must be the club rooms, because straight away I've noticed it's a lot nicer around here. All these sleepers that have been put in. You've got some really nice benches. They've even got some palm trees. That's the best gardens I've seen in any Pontins park. And in actual fact, we can get into the games room from here. More leather chairs again. Wow though, look at that. Proper big snooker tables. What is it? Why have these here if they don't fill them up? And there's always Jenga when things get really bad. Well, the swimming pool's actually closed, and I don't know whether you can see through there, but there is literally just mattresses and beds thrown in there. So, don't know how long the swimming pool's been out of action, but that's a bit of a shame. The classic Pontins colours with the blue doors there, that is ultra retro. But these are odd. I don't think I'd want to stay in these. They don't really have windows. Look, there's 1, 2, 2. There's 1, 2, 3, frosted glass, so no proper window, and they're all lined up. Let us know if you've been here and you've stayed in them. What are they like? So this seems interesting. There's two houses that pretty much look exactly the same. One says A7, one says A8. Were these accommodation back in the day, or maybe the park manager would have stayed here? But that accommodation block looks a little bit different, especially with the roof. Reminds me of an army barracks. Still Pontins signage everywhere. So I'll head into the main complex in just a moment. Let's just check out this side of the park. I thought this was miniature golf, but it's not. Well, it's pitch and putt, I think, because I can see the flags behind. Honestly, I turned up yesterday and it wasn't very nice, but today, so much better. Is this classed as pitch and putt? I'm not really sure. I haven't seen anywhere where you can get the golf clubs and the golf balls, but the grass is well tended to. So there's some rooms down here. Where's this go? Oh wow. Probably because of the door, but I don't think this corridor gets vacuumed ever. But it's really dirty. Imagine coming up here to your rooms. So you can get into the entertainment venue from this side as well. So I guess this is like a sensory garden in some ways. Nice pond, a couple of benches. I can hear some birds. Other Pontins that I've seen around the country, they have these bird aviaries. It's different. Yeah, there they all are there. So that's the outside entrance into the Queen Vic. It's a very oddly laid out park in a way, isn't it? Crazy golf. Outdoor bowls. Didn't know you could play them on that. Is that where you just throw them? I think this is definitely 90s crazy golf, right? Definitely. I wonder if anyone still plays this. The heck is that? Not many children come onto this site anymore, but there you go, there's still something if you fancy a bit of a swing. Or maybe to work out on your holiday, the outside gym, which actually still looks in good condition, to be fair. I've checked these out on other previous Pontins, and I'm still confused what some of them do. But luckily, there's a board here that tells you how to do it. I think you're supposed to do this both hands. Work your arm muscles. Oh, this is all wet. Ready, here we go. I haven't done a sit-up in ages. I can't do it. So the restaurant closes at 7, so I thought I'll come at around about 20 to 7 to see if you get the dregs or do they replenish the food. Oh, look at the coat hangers, it's like school. So I'm a bit confused. One side says servery 1 and the other side says servery 2. Salads. Long grain rice, chili con carne, battered cod and chips. Bacon chop, I guess that's a gammon. The peas don't look very good. And a jacket potato. I believe there is some soup. I wonder if it's the same over here. Let's have a look. Don't seem to be cleaning the plates away there. Look, they're right mess. Ah, the good old watered down orange juice with a plastic cup for dinner. How nice. Lemon and lime squash or orange. We'll go for orange. I guess we won't go for orange. Go for forest fruits then. No, guess we won't go for that. How about lemon and lime? So this is not working. Guess I won't be going for one of those drinks. So I guess servery 2 is already finished. So more salad over here. I guess this is where the desserts are. There's no fruit left, so what should I go for? I think I'll go for this actually. Shame they haven't got a plate. Putting this in a bowl is not the same, is it? What, no cream? Is there cream? Oh yeah, there is cream. No cream left. I'll go for some battered cod. I mean, look where I'm eating, like the walls are like splattered with food and stains and everything. So this is what I've gone for, cod and chips and dessert. And I did find the other drink machine working, which was lemon and lime cordial. Alright, so let's try the cod. I'll get the crunchy bit at the end. The batter looks good and bobbly. Surprisingly good. The chips taste like chip shop chips. I'll wash it down with my lemon and lime drink. Just wonder what breakfast will be like tomorrow. It feels like I'm in a school canteen. Shame there's no atmosphere, like some music or something playing. That's what the fish looks like. It's brown. Obviously it's an oven bit of cod, but I've managed to find some cream for my cheesecake. This actually looks good. Weird that the cream is just left there in the plastic containers. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this cheesecake is really nice. It's double cream too. I wish I'd have just gone for dessert now. This is really nice. Well, I'm not gonna lie, dinner wasn't overly that great. And top tip, don't leave it to the last minute to go and get your food. But I'm gonna try the exact opposite for tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna make sure I'm there for breakfast at 8 a.m. And we'll see what it looks like then. See you in the morning. People are up already, off to get breakfast. The bed last night was not very comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. It was this horrible mattress, and you can really feel the springs. It was not pleasant. So the queue for breakfast is pretty long. I'm gonna go the other side because I can see it's a little bit shorter. So they basically mirror each other, what they have either side. So for breakfast, what we got? Lots of cereal. What are they? Prunes? Oh yeah, yogurts, marmalade. Better wait in line for my full English then. Don't think I'm going to be able to find an egg that is still runny. Although, it looks like it is. Love hash browns. These mushrooms look a little bit dry. At least the beans are fresh. I'm trying to find somewhere to sit. I think I've spotted a table. There's queues everywhere, even for the tea and coffee. Oh, great. Can't have no coffee then. Guess I'll make my own. Flipping heck. And the milk is just add it yourself. Is there any spoons? I take it they're the old spoons. Are they the new spoons? Where are the old spoons? Oh man. There's my breakfast. I've gone for just one egg, sausage, bacon and a hash brown and a cup of coffee. Oh, straight away. Wow. That carpet, is it supposed to look like that? Or is it literally just dirty? So the reception is not open yet because it's a Saturday, so I think it opens a little bit later. Let's have a look in the beach bar. Wow, look at that grand old piano. Not very beachy, but I guess I can see the vibe that they are going for. A kind of vending machine with nothing in it. So the entrance to the ballroom, there's two entrances to the ballroom. This is one entrance, the other entrance is literally around the corner. A lot of leather chairs. So you can book your holiday whilst you're here as well. This is what I mean with the branding. It's a bit confusing because the Sandbay Holiday Village branding is literally everywhere inside but not outside. The arcade and coffee shop. How random you'd see a piano in here. Oh, so this is the ballroom as well. Oh, rude and turn some lights on. Oh, there we go. Once again, the leather seats theme continues. Huge TV. In fact, this is the nicest carpet I've seen so far. Nice room to relax in. And talking of relaxing, have you ever been to a holiday park that offers board games? Look at some of these. These are really retro. Upwards. I think I remember that. Poetic Justice. Jolly Jumpers. Lots of puzzles. And indeed even some books as well. they've got a cafe. Morning. Oh, so it's a cafe doubling up as a shop. It's almost like a little precinct of shops inside. And again, in the main room, there's another vending machine that's not full up. In fact, that means they're all out, right? All the red buttons. Yeah, so nothing in the vending machines again. This is the ballroom. It's pretty big. That is huge. So there's a country and western weekend on this weekend. It's not my cup of tea, but the place is pretty full. There's the restaurant. Is that the only bar? Yeah, it is the only bar. A really random spot. There's a VIP area up here. Let's put that bag up there. Entertainment store's not open. Oh, they've got a Queen Vic here like the other Pontins have as well. Rather than just a pub, this is actually just a room, another entertainment venue. Slightly smaller stage. In fact, this is the kind of room that is likely on most holiday parks. Small ones, definitely. Again, the carpet looks a little bit old, doesn't it? So if you want to know how close you are to the beach, there is the park, and the beach is just here. And this bay is absolutely huge. You can probably see just the old pier of Weston-super-Mare just in the distance. It's the end of September when I've come, so the weather is not overly that great, but this beach is huge. So Pontins Sandbay, or Sandbay Holiday Village, I'm actually really impressed. Now, the site itself is small. It's one of the smallest parks that they own, but I'm confused whether it's still a Pontins or it's actually now a holiday village, because the signage everywhere inside, well, pretty much everywhere inside, says Sandbay Holiday Village. But of course, as you come in the main entrance and around the park, it still does say Pontins. So let's start with the accommodation. I have to say, this is probably some of the best accommodation that I've stayed in any Pontins. The beds, they weren't overly that comfy, but the majority of the room was clean. Things weren't overly broken. Bathroom, super impressed with. Couldn't make any faults on that, apart from a few stray hairs. For the facilities they've got on here, it's also tailored now more to adults. And for me personally, I would probably get a little bit bored here because it's not my cup of tea, really. I mean, there's the exercise gym and then there's the bowls. When you take a look at the inside complex, we've got the big ballroom. There's a cafe in there. There is a bar. And other than that, the swimming pool wasn't open. I don't think that's been open in a while. And the games room was pretty good, but it's just a shame that no one was actually using it. So let's talk about the food. I'm here for half board, which means I get breakfast and dinner. And I turned up near to the end of when the food was finishing up, so I did get a lot of the dregs. I was hoping that they would still replenish the food up until the time that they actually shut, but that's probably not actually very viable. It felt a little bit dirty in there. I didn't overly enjoy my eating experience in that room because it was so busy. There was a lot of dirty plates everywhere at that time of the day, and it just felt a little bit grubby. There wasn't much food to grab hold of. So top tip, come and queue right at the beginning. The breakfast, on the other hand, again, I was a little bit gutted that I couldn't get my cappuccino because the machine was broken and I actually had to physically make the coffee with the coffee granules. The breakfast itself, it was mediocre. It wasn't anything special. But to be honest, can you really complain? I've paid £99 for 3 nights, half board. If you want to see more Pontins videos, do click the videos here and here. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.